Good morning to one and all. Today we are celebrating an activity based on Safer Internet Day organized by Computer Science and Engineering Department and also Innovation Club under Institution Innovation Council. My name is Rajesh, Associate Professor of Computer Science and Engineering Department for GNIT. I welcome you all. I take this opportunity to introduce today's resource person, Dr.Sanjeev Shrivastava sir, who is currently working as a Dean in academics as well as R&D and also Professor of Computer Science and Engineering Department at Guru Nanak Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. Sir is having vast experience, around 24 plus experience in teaching, research, and also in research. And also, sir is having, sir served around 13 years experience, 13 years as a professor in the Computer Science and Engineering Department. He is also an academic administrator and also worked as head of the department, vice principal and director, CEO. And also is a member of board studies to the state universities. Sir is having also experience in the design of curriculum and also framing new syllabus and also modifications at university levels. He also worked as chairman and also member and as well as a member of various state universities, and he was appointed as a committee member for different college inspections, and also he actively participated in policy framing as well as implementing and developing different state of laboratories and also training courses. We are glad to hear you, sir. And thank you. Now I request Dr. Sanjeev Shrivastava sir to present the session. Thank you, sir.
Good morning. Thank you, Professor Rajesh, for introduction. We are celebrating Safer Internet Day today, and on this occasion, we will highlight certain things related to the safer internet. And as you can see, this Safer Internet Day is basically that is saferinternetday.org. And since 2014 onwards, they are 4 onwards, they are organizing this event. And this event they are organizing on 8th of February. And today is 8th of February. So all over the world, they are organizing this particular event. Now you can see when we have started this. So in 2004, they have started this particular activity to promote Safe Internet Day. And this is based on responsible, respectable, critical, and creative use of digital technology. So they are promoting like this. The main purpose of Safer Internet Day, because nowadays everyone is using internet in their life. Even they are connecting 24 hours, through their mobile phone to internet. And internet is, nowadays is everywhere. In our house, even you can see Internet of Things, mobile phones. We are using continuously internet on that. So how to use safe internet? That is the cause, first of all. So here I would like to give some aspects related to the uh, please send somebody to check the internet connectivity. It should be online all the time. Okay, Rajesh sir, please send somebody, Arshad, to check the internet connectivity.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So the first thing is related to the personal information. So here you should understand one thing. If we are having some data on internet, we have some data on internet, so that is accessible to all. So what here one of the essential thing, you should keep your personal information separate, professional information separate, because whatever you are doing on internet, that is putting your digital footprint. And once digital footprint is available, then anybody can use your information. The second thing related to this is you should keep your private setting always on, and you should use safe browsing. There are various options present there, so you should explore it. And Ignito tab is also there, and whatever you are browsing, you should do the browsing in appropriate manner. Then if possible, try to use secure VPN connection, and you should be very careful what you're downloading. So these are the few preliminary thing that you should keep always in your mind while working with internet. Another thing, like internet safety rules, like whatever password you are choosing, because you are interacting with so many sites, you are working with internet banking also. You are working on various sites through your username and password. Mostly you are doing transactions on online platforms. So you should use very strong password. Means that nowadays you should whatever password you are using, that you should change also on a particular period of time. That is very essential. Otherwise anybody can trap your password and misuse that password. Another thing is the two-factor authentication. Those who don't know about the two-factor authentication, so I'm going to give you some examples, something like, suppose you would like to enter in your banking site. So there are, as soon as you enter there, so they will send some OTP on your mobile phone. So not only your username password protects your information, along with that you will get the notification in your mobile phone also. If somebody is having some some sort of information related to your username and password, but if you are doing two-factor authentication, then by using this two-factor authentication concept, you can get the notification on your mobile phone. So unauthorized access you can immediately stop. So this is the facility nowadays each and every banking site is providing, and other website also providing. Even in Google, they are giving this particular feature. If somebody is trying to access your mail ID and all, then if your mobile phone is linked with your Google account, then they will prompt on your mobile phone also. So this is what the two-factor authentication. So if any particular website, any particular service is providing you the option of two-factor authentication, please use that. Even if you are doing some credit card transactions and all, in that the government of India and RBI, they made it mandatory to use two-factor authentication. So all should use two-factor authentication if that is available. Next thing is the related to the purchase. So you should purchase from secure websites. If websites is known to you, then only you should go and you should purchase something. Because as soon as you enter on an online purchase site, if you will not see that HTTPS symbol, and you can see some sort of what you say, the lock symbol on your browser. If you're using browser, if you're using app, then it's okay. But if you're using browser, then it should be HTTPS. It should be like that. because you are going to submit your banking details, UPI details, or any other financial related things to the to others. That's why you should be very careful while doing online purchasing. Next important thing is related to the post. See, we are on various social networking platform. We are simply copying and pasting the things. We are not we are not bothering about the content, what contents are present, and we are simply forwarding that content without seeing the severity and the content, what content is saying. So you should be very particular about the post that you are doing. Whatever thing you are posting on your blogging sites, or you can have various social networking sites, or even in WhatsApp groups also. So if that particular content is not suitable as far as our law is concerned, you should not post that, not forward that even. If you forward that, then ultimately it is if something offensive things are there, so now things will be punishable. So you should be very careful what you are seeing, what you are posting about that. Another aspect is related to the online meeting. Okay, so social network site gives you a lot of exposure to outside world, and you may have some good experiences also in that, but you should be very careful, because that is you will be present in your virtual world. In virtual world, anything may happen. Recently, you might have seen one news article that is related to the Facebook metaverse. I don't want to elaborate that. Just see the news. So virtually somebody has abused one lady. So you can see this kind of thing present in virtual world. So you need to be very cautious, very careful to whom you are meeting, what kind of information you are passing to, in virtual world. So as a responsible person, you should able to understand when and what information you need to reveal. Another thing is related to the suspicious online links. So you might face a lot of things. You might see a lot of messages, or through Facebook post or other posts, you may see some links. So these links are very dangerous. Basically, if you click over there, then it may harm your system, it may harm your mobile phone, or it may harm you potentially to some sort of identity theft, as well as other theft may occur. I'll discuss that thing later on. But if a link is not uh, what you say appropriate, then don't click or don't click on that link. Some familiar name you can see, but after that you can see the country code is like dot au or dot cn from China. They are originating. So you need to be very careful while working with the online links. Okay, so the next thing, you need to keep your computer update all the time, because patches are there, and security secure downloads they are giving on continuous interval of time. So you need to update your computer all the time. Next thing is related to the free Wi-Fi. So free Wi-Fi is available, but you need to use very carefully. If you give all the access, then anybody, those who are using free Wi-Fi, they may enter in your system, they may enter in your mobile phone even, and they may do some mischiefs there. And whatever you're providing online information, you need to cross check again and again. Otherwise, it may give you a problem. Another tips for security, like you should have two devices. One for, one should be like personal devices, another for, other devices. Or you may separate out the devices that device that you are using for your mobile, banking or other purpose, in which you are getting OTP and all. So this is one of the advice that I would like to give. Either you should create the separate profile in your mobile phone, or you should have two devices, in which one device may be linked with the what you say, the mobile banking, or it's related to the bank, and another device in which you are doing all sorts sort of freely you are doing some sort of thing like this. So if some effect will be there, so that will be not impacting you much. So this is one of the advice that I would like to give to you all. So if suppose I'm giving one example, suppose you have some Paytm or some sort of wallet on one device, and then if you are doing some purchases and all, then you should do from other device, and OTP you will get on other device. Then OTP you can type there, and you can able to do some sort of secure transaction. So this is simple advice in which you are not keeping your bank related mobile number or bank related device, okay, and you are not working with that directly. So OTP you are getting on another device, and you are working on another device to do some transactions, financial transactions. So that is one of the advice I would like to give to you. So another thing, like whatever online system that you are using, apps you are using, you should update, because each and every company, they are updating their softwares, and they are removing vulnerability and other security threats. They are working on a regular basis. So all the softwares and app you should update time to time. This is one of the advice that I would like to give you. Now you can see what are the dangers of internet. Okay, so I would like to discuss this thing first. The first thing is the identity theft. Identity theft means what? Try to understand. Suppose XYZ person is using, your photographs. By using your photograph, that person may create, your Facebook account, something like that. Or even on WhatsApp, they may keep your mobile phone, they will keep your picture as DP. And, they may interact with your contacts. So that is not actually you, but somebody else on behalf of you is, interacting with others. So this is what the identity theft. Okay, and they may ask money also. They may ask some favor also. So you should be very, very careful about it, to whom you are interacting. Even some WhatsApp number, unknown WhatsApp number, and the known face, unknown WhatsApp number and the known face. So you need to ensure, if they are interacting with you, so you need to ensure whether the person is same or not. So if you don't do like that, so that may give a lot of problem. Okay. Recently, we have encountered this particular case in our college itself. Our college authority has sent one SMS to us that somebody is using his photograph in his profile, and from other WhatsApp number they are asking money. Okay, and some sort of this problem is related to the identity theft only. Okay, so as soon as you encounter such kind of thing, you need to immediately inform police. Then cyber case can be imposed on that, and we can cyber police may trap them, and they may arrest them also. Another example of cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is one of the cases in which basically teenagers or others, may have this particular problem of cyberbullying. Okay, as I have given you the example, recent example, in which Facebook metaverse, one lady faced a lot of problem. So you can understand, such anything may happen in virtual world now. Okay, and there are certain games, there are certain online games in which uh, they may pressurize you on such extent that person may commit suicide also. There are certain games. Okay, dark web is also there. So you should aware of all these things. You should, if you face any kind of problem like this, immediately you need to interact with your parents, or you need to interact with your colleagues. This kind of problem I am facing. So immediately you will get some sort of support from your relatives, or you can your friends, or cyber police immediately, because this is very serious. Because there are certain games in which last stage is the suicide. So something like that, they are giving a small task to you, and you are they are trapping all your information. They are threatening you, and if you don't do that, then some sort of a misdeed they will do to you. Okay, so this type of activity is highlighted already in various newspapers and other places. So as soon as you face some sort of problem related to this, then immediately you need to concern, you need to talk to your parents, or teachers, or do the police complaint related to it. This is very, very essential. Okay. Then online predators, what they are doing, they are asking, they are regularly watching your activity, and based on that, they are harming you. Okay, so you need to be very, very precaution. You need to take precaution in this particular aspect. Okay, if you have some faulty privacy settings, so they may enter and they may use that. Okay, they may insert some phishing software in your malware, or phishing software in your devices, and they will get all sort of information from your device. So you need to be very, very careful about it. You are prone for inappropriate content also, and bait and switch. What do you mean by bait and switch? So here you may see some sort of very attractive kind of advertisement on your device, or on your internet. You can see that, and they may trap you. Like some item they are selling, some mobile phone costing maybe 40,000 rupees, and they are trying to sell on 10,000, 15,000 rupees, like this. They will give add various schemes, and various offers. If you do so and so thing, then you will get so and so thing, like that. So in that they may trap you. Okay, that is not 100% correct. So you should be very, very cautious when you are dealing with such kind of advertisement. So you use your common sense, whether I should whether I should interact with this particular website, or with ad or not. Click over there, then they will redirect you somewhere, on some other website. Okay, and that may collect all the information. So clicking on, once you click, then you will basically endanger yourself. So you need to be very careful about it. Now one more thing that I would like to highlight now, interesting thing, like very famous with the Facebook app, already. And now there is big controversy, and you can see a few days back, the Facebook share, metaverse shares, is plunged to 26%. 26%. The share price of Facebook, of what you can say, the Meta, gone 26% down. And I have given here, some link to you, and something that I would like to share you. Then iPhone is, revealed one interesting thing. What is that interesting thing? The Facebook is capturing your location and every information that you are doing. So now you can see various devices that you are purchasing. Facebook is preloaded. Even though you are not working on Facebook, if you don't have even account on Facebook, but that Facebook app is present in your mobile device. So what that Facebook app is doing, even though you are not using Facebook, or you don't have even Facebook account, but if it is present on your system, it is loaded in your memory. So what it will do, it will trap everything. It will contain, it will get all the information from your mobile phone, the like photographs, IP address, where you are roaming, what you are seeing, every information. It is peeping on your on other what do you say, other apps also. Okay, even though if you disable your location tracking, then also it will able to track the data. And here, this thing first identified by the iPhone. So in iPhone, they are asking user whether if you are installing Facebook, then these are the vulnerabilities. So in USA, many users, they have uninstalled Facebook, and this is the starting point. To understand means what kind of you're compromising with your privacy and your data. And that's why I have given link of Forbes.com. So Forbes.com, this is a very famous book, famous what you say, magazine, and they have site also. So if you visit this website and this particular link, you can able to understand. So you can say Apple iPhone user delete Facebook app after new tracking warning. So new tracking warning, iPhone has given to its user. This is the thing Facebook is doing related to your data privacy and tracking. So many of the users, they have removed Facebook, okay, from their account. So try to understand one thing here, whether what you are doing, that is present in public domain now. If things are in public domain, so anything may happen. So you should be very, very, what you say, aware of what is going on, as well as you should aware of if I do so and so thing, then what will be the consequences. So you must aware of all sort of thing. If you don't, consider all these aspects, then problem may arise. So definitely, while working with any kind of app, you should know what kind of permissions that app is having. I will discuss that part also. Another aspect that I would like to give you, everyone is using Android and Google. So you should know always, you should aware of that, what kind of thing they are doing. Okay. Because they are giving everything free of cost to you. But that free does not mean actually free. They are collecting very, very useful data for themselves. And based on that data, they are utilizing that data. They are selling your personal data to various company for various what you say, various type of analysis. Like suppose I'm visiting so and so website, so I may be interested to buy XYZ product. So you might have observed that if you search something on Google, like a laptop, or you would like to purchase laptop, like this, and if you search it and if you do that thing few times, then after some time, whatever website you are going to visit, you can see somewhere laptop on your screen or some laptop on your mobile screen or desktop screen. So how they are able to know about your the buying interest. So if you have some buying interest, like you would like to buy some laptop, then they are going to give some sort of advertisement related to the laptops always. So try to understand what they are doing. They are tracking. They are tracking each and everything. Like I am giving you some example to you. Like if you're using your mobile phone and that you have Android, or you are using some other devices in which you have internet connectivity. So what they are doing? They are tracking your IP address continuously. Your geolocation. Geolocation means, try to understand. Suppose right now you are in college. Okay. Now this college is already tagged with name. So that geotagging is available with this particular location. So here Google have this data. They have this data. How much time you are spending at this particular place, when you are moving, how you are moving, that also they can calculate, where you are stopping. So even they can track in which particular place you are going. Suppose you are visiting some restaurant, suppose you are visiting some shopping places. So they are tracking each and everything. Everything is having some digital footprint, and that digital footprint in terms of data is available to various companies. Okay. So you should know, all these things, because this thing is very, very essential. They know each and everything about you, what you are doing, what you are browsing, what you are searching on internet, what you are watching on YouTube, everything, every information, even though you are doing clearing history and all, but don't think it will going to delete. It is for you, it will going to delete, but it is not going to delete, this thing. Okay, so this is one of the aspect that I would like to tell you about. So nothing is free. If they are saying it's free, nothing is free. So some sort of consequences, some sort of thing is always involved in that. So you should understand where and how you can able to secure your data. Okay, so this is the thing that I would like to tell you. Another thing Another thing I would like to tell you related to the app permissions. So if you are installing anything on your mobile phone or app, then you should know what kind of access they are asking from you. So what are the things that is very, very important to understand? First thing is the camera. Means why I'm saying so, because if some app is asking permission related to the camera, then beware of that. Why? If you are not 100% sure, then don't install any app which uses camera. Why? Because without your knowledge, that camera phone may take pictures and they may send that pictures to different locations. What you are doing at your home or any other places. So if camera access is given to particular app, they may take photographs of yours or your surrounding without your knowledge also. This is very, very dangerous. Second thing, microphone. So if here you don't know whether microphone is on or off. If certain device is asking microphone permission from you, it means that they may operate your microphone at any moment of time. And once they will get all this information, then problem will be there. Just 1 minute, 1 minute, please bear with me. Okay, so there was an interruption. So I was discussing about the problem that associated with your apps. Okay, so you should be very, very careful. Okay, so one thing like the camera, like microphone, then they are monitoring your locations also. They are saving your data, whatever data present in your storage, they may see, they may scan everything. Then whatever SMS you are getting, you might be getting SMS from bank. This much amount is credited, this much amount is debited. So all this information is accessible. Whatever thing present in your message box, that is available to others also. They may read all this sensitive data from log records also. So you should be very, very careful when to give access, when to give access. Okay, they may see all the contacts. like you might have heard about some sort of company, those who are giving loan through online apps and all. What they are doing, if you will, they are telling you to install a particular app in which you need to give access to them for all these things. So knowingly or unknowingly, you are compromising your data with them. They may give you data, they may extract this data, like your contacts and all. They will see all the data, and if you don't pay them, then they may call your whatever say contacts. They may threat you, and they may do a number of things using that. Okay, so I'm next thing that I would like to tell you: don't trap with easy money. There are so many apps which are available. They are without any documentation. They are giving some 5,000 rupees to 2 lakh rupees. They are giving to you with very high interest rate. And what they will say, you install so and so app. So once you install so and so app, then you are going to give all such kind of information to them. They have whole access of your device, and they may do anything. So if things are not authenticated, don't do that. Don't trap sorry. So don't trap with such kind of money lending apps. So this is again big crime going on in our country nowadays. So you should be very, very cautious about it. Whatever, because they will see each and everything. You are browsing XYZ thing. Like suppose you are browsing Flipkart, you are browsing Amazon. So what you are browsing, they may see anything. So you should be very, very careful while working on internet, okay? Because you don't know what kind of thing is going on. Now, I'm going to give you some sort of information to you related to the security. So first of all, one success mantra. First of all, you should not download anything which is not present in Google Play Store. This is the number one thing. Because they may see that you should go some website and download APKs, and from that APK you can install some app. So unless until you are 100% sure, then only you should do that. Otherwise, don't install APK from other website on your mobile phone, because it is going to harm, it is going to trap you somewhere somehow. If what you say, the source is not known, okay, because verification is not there. Now the second thing, even though you are downloading some app from Google Play Store or iPhone Play Store, they are giving you certain information to you. So just see, you should avoid app permissions that are not necessary for app to work. Example I'm going to give you. In mobile phone, if you try to see some sort of torch app is there. Okay, torch app is doing what? They are basically, they are starting the flash of your mobile phone. Okay, but they may ask some information related to SMS access and all. If you do that, then what is going to happen? Try to understand that. If you try to give access of what? Access of your contacts. And what is the app? App is a flashlight. So why flashlight app requires your contact details? So use your common sense. So at the time of installation, you should 100% sure. You should see what kind of app permission that particular app is asking. If they are asking unnecessary permissions from you, don't install that app, because it is going to harm you. It is going to give problem to you. So don't install such kind of app on your system. How you can see that? Just go to the settings. If you have an Android mobile phone, then go to the setting. In that setting, you can see the apps and notifications that you can see on your screen as well. Okay, so if you see that, then there you can see the permission manager. In permission manager, you can see what kind of permission is desired by which particular app. Like you can see here, like body sensors. Okay, so which app is asking, access of body sensor? Which particular, app is asking permission for calendar access? Which permission, your call logs, where you are calling, how much time you are calling. So which particular app is interested to know about your call duration and to whom you are contacting? Okay, so just see whether the app is irrelevant, don't give permission and uninstall that app immediately. Okay, so I'm telling you the way how you can go and how you can cross check it, and which particular app requires camera access. Okay, if Flash is asking, some sort of application that is not even related to the camera, but they're asking camera permission from you. So why they're asking? Because in camera, if you are giving camera access, so they may, sorry, they may take your photographs and they may send to their own servers, and you don't know, you're live, you are on live on some sort of websites, dark webs. So you don't know what things are going on. This is very, very, important to understand. Because nowadays, even your CCTV cameras are IoT based, internet of the thing, so it's connected with internet also. So you just see if somebody is able to trap that CCTV camera, then they may show the live activity of your house or XYZ place to anyone. So you should understand this. This is the technology, but this technology is very good and very useful. But on other side, it is very dangerous because it is going to compromise your security. It is going to compromise, your privacy. So you need to see. Okay, and you can see if you are giving storage access, then whatever thing you are storing in your mobile phone, that is available to them. They may scan automatically whatever the content and all, and see, ultimately we are storing some data on your mobile phone also. We are taking a screenshot and all, so they may send that all the information to remote locations, and they are selling the data. You might have heard about the information, like, on dark web, thousands and thousands of credit card information is available. So how they are getting this? And they are selling the credit card information to random persons. Do whatever you want to do. That's why you are getting some fraud call. Like, they are asking, they are saying we are calling from so and so bank and all. They will tell about your name and credit card also information. They will share your personal information that is known to only the banks and others where you have submitted. So you rely on them and you are giving some additional information to them, and hence you will face some consequences. Even I'm telling you, in my house, my mom is, face this problem, and, and because of unknowingly, because she was elder enough, so she could not able to understand all these things. So fraudsters, they looted money from bank account directly. So thousands rupees we lost because of that, because of our ignorance. That's why we are organizing such kind of event. That is Safer Internet Day. So if you are aware of the things that is going to that may happen with you or your surroundings or your friends or colleagues or even with your children, okay, they don't know about it, and you may face some problem because of that. Nowadays, so many games are available. They are asking, some sort of money for some sort of favors. Okay, they are asking, and kids are, what you say, their kids and new generation, they are addicted. Once you are addicted to such kind of games and the features that they are providing, so you are going to spend real money on your game. Once you start spending real money, so you will feel some power, you will feel some specialty in your game. So in that they are, catching you, and they are, somewhat, somewhat, luring you to spend money, real money, and thousands of rupees, they are taking from you like that. So you should understand what kind of activity you are doing, whether it is going to help you in your future or not. So don't try to invest money in such kind of activity. So this is my sincere advice to you all. So you should be very careful what you are doing. Don't try to spend money on such particular cases. So in this permission manager, you should go and see. Now after this session, you should open your mobile phone and see the setting and see the permission manager. Which particular app is requiring which particular information? If that app is not relevant to you, that app is not relevant, that app is not useful, just uninstall that app, because it is going to give you a lot of problem in future. Okay, they might collected some useful information from your device, all the relevant information they might have taken. So in future they won't do so. This information is very useful. Please try to use this information. Okay, so it is going to help you, and you should share this information to your friends also, because it is going to ultimately make overall internet safer, because internet is having a lot of features, a lot of advantage, but some disadvantages are also associated with it. We should know what are the advantages, we should know what are the disadvantages, and we need to use very what you say, uh, uh, we need to use very precautions, we need to use very because all the sensitive information is associated with this. So take care of this, and if you have any query, then you may ask. Any question if you have in your mind, you may ask, and I'm open to all. You may type your queries, or you may ask your question in chat box also. So my session is open for question and answering.
I request participants, if you are having any queries, please post your queries. Okay, sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
so
Thank you for your wonderful session, sir. Today you have explained really the threats over the internet presently we are facing. And also thank you, sir, for giving real examples, whatever we are using Facebook and whatever the apps we are having, generally what we will do if it is unnecessary. Also, nowadays, everyone, not only uh, everyone, I can say, they are
yeah, that is
downloading
that
and
is true, because this incidents occur in our institute also. So we can understand what the gravity of this particular problem. We need to understand anybody can do anything, like if they have the information about you. So what actually we are nothing but we have certain habits, we have certain traits, and we have certain patterns, and that pattern is common, that makes us okay. So if that particular attribute one can understand, then that person can be compromised, so because if all the information is available about you to them, so definitely they will take advantage of it. They may trap each and everything. They will trap each and every information. Where suppose I'm giving one example to you, so that you can able to understand what kind of threat is in front of us because of our digital footprint. Suppose we are spending here, how much time we are spending in this particular place, and everything is recorded. At what time we are going, at what time we are coming, and at what time we are doing what, and what time we are searching what. So everything is, stored somewhere somehow. Okay, so we are this data is available to at different places. What kind of transactions, what kind of bank accounts we have, what kind of transactions we are doing, how we are spending our money. So all the trends are available, and based on that, they are doing various analysis. AI is very powerful now. You can understand, and they are doing all the scanning about the person, and based on that they may trap that person, and easily they may trap kids, they may trap youngsters what they want. So they are going to, you know emotionally emotional coefficient they could able to analyze, and they could able to give such kind of content to us to take some sort of advantage from us. So we need to understand all such kind of thing, and regularly we need to see what can we do to protect ourselves in this digital world. That is very, very essential. Okay, so this is the session. From my side is over. If you have any
Yeah,
doubt, you may ask. Otherwise, we will close the session.
yeah. Sure, sir. Now we'll observe the various apps in our mobile, and if found unnecessary, definitely we will delete, sir. And participants, if are having any queries, just to spare some time for the queries. And also feedback form is state your registered mobile, registered mail ID. Okay.
Okay,
Thank you
so
so much, sir.
we'll close this.
On behalf of our department, I express my sincere thanks to our resource person, Dean, Academics and R&D, for sparing his valuable time for this session. Really, session is very wonderful, sir, and useful, especially for the society, sir. Nowadays, it is very useful. We must be careful about the internet era. And also, I extend my gratitude to Dhanashekaran sir for permitting us to organize all these activities. I really thank our beloved principal for permitting us to organize such events. I thank our department head for motivating and also encouraging. My special thanks and heartful thanks to our dean sir, especially for encouraging us and also motivating to conduct all these type of activities in our institute. And also I thank all the participants, and I thank my department colleagues who supported me for organizing this webinar. And thank you, sir.